In this episode, we're going to talk about some of the most elegant and refined drinkware of the 1980s. So, stick around. Hello, fellow dorks and dorkettes, and welcome to Nostalgia Syndrome. My name is Rob, and in this episode, we're going to start talking about some of the best fast food restaurant glasses of the 1980s. Back in the day, popular movies, cartoons, comic strips were given the glass treatment. They were available at fast food restaurants, convenience stores, gas stations, and we'll talk about all three, but primarily, it was fast food restaurants that had this offering. This is a trend that has kind of died out over the years, but it was an awesome trend while it lasted. But before we get started, let me say that this will be a little mini-series, if you will. It'll be 3 episodes where we talk about these great glasses. And if you have one in mind or one that is a favorite of yours and I don't cover it in this episode, chances are I will in the future. So just hang on and we'll get to a whole bunch of them down the road. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's dive in and start with number 1, which is Camp Snoopy, released by McDonald's in 1983. Now, to be honest, I don't really remember this line of glasses too much, but there were 5 in total, and they featured the lovable Peanuts gang in outdoor settings. You had everything from Charlie Brown whitewater rafting, you had Linus picnicking, and you have Snoopy just being Snoopy all over the place. They featured classic artwork from Charles Schulz's Peanuts, and each one of them had a word balloon that offered a little bit of humor in the vein of the Peanuts strips. Like I said, these are ones that I don't really remember that much. I mean, there were some that will be on this list that you had to get when you went to somebody's house. If you knew that they had these specialty glasses, you had your favorite one and you just had to have it. And unfortunately, I don't remember the Peanuts glasses ever coming up in that type of scenario. Now, number 2 on the list also hails from 1983, but this time comes from Pizza Hut, and these are Care Bear glasses. There were 6 in total, and they featured all the great Care Bear characters. Everyone from Tenderheart, to Good Luck Bear, to my personal favorite, Grumpy Bear. Now, these glasses I kind of remember a little bit, but I didn't know they came from Pizza Hut at the time. There was even an awesome commercial that came out in 1983. Let's take a look at it now, shall we?
Care Bear glasses from Pizza Hut.
Jim's day started out bumpy, till Mom gave him Grumpy.
When Mom cuts my hair, I'm glad Cheer Bear's there. Hi, Cheer Bear.
Now the Care Bears are dropping in at Pizza Hut on 4 glasses you can collect for your kids. Tenderheart and Grumpy Bear, Funshine and Cheer Bear. 2 glasses, just 99 cents each time you buy any Pizza Hut pizza.
Just 99 cents for 2.
One for me, one for you.
Collect all 4 for your kids at Pizza Hut.
These glasses were just nondescript enough to not scream Pizza Hut, but they would look great on a shelf. I mean, beautiful artwork, just Care Bears. I mean, I have a soft spot for them, as I talked about in previous episodes. So these are something that I would actually seek out. Unfortunately, there's a few of the glasses out of the 6 that go for top dollar. I'm not really sure why some of them were more rare than others, but on the secondary market, you can spend a pretty penny trying to get this collection together. Now, number 3 on the list comes from 1989, and from a gas station, Sunoco, and these are Ghostbusters 2 glasses. There were 6 in total, and they had more of an emphasis on the ghosts than the actual Ghostbusters, which was kind of a neat change of pace. Now, again, these are ones that I do not remember at the time, and there wasn't a Sunoco in my town, and if there was, it wasn't big enough to probably sell these glasses. But like I said, an emphasis on the ghosts. You actually had two different Slimers. You had one of the courthouse ghosts that busts out. You had a glass with the Ecto-1 on it. You had, it looks like Peter Venkman trapping a ghost on one of the glasses, but he's the only Ghostbuster that appears on them. Each glass also had a large logo from the Ghostbusters 2 movie on it, and these just look incredible. I mean, like I said, an emphasis on the ghosts. I mean, they're one of the best parts about the Ghostbuster movies. I mean, other than the Ghostbusters themselves. So it's really neat to see them get top billing on these glasses over the actors. It probably has something to do with the likenesses and rights and money and everything, that they focused more on the ghosts than the actual Ghostbusters. Like I said, the one glass that actually has a Ghostbuster on it, which I think it's Venkman, you don't even see his face on it. So that just tells me, yeah, it's a likeness issue. But anyway, these are great glasses, and I can't really find much about them on the secondary market, but I'm sure they go for a pretty penny. Number 4 on the list is one that I have great memories of, and these are the Great Muppet Caper glasses from McDonald's from 1981. I have such vivid memories of these brightly colored glasses. I mean, there's one that has a great stained glass type of motif to it, and I just remember those colors popping so wonderfully and so vividly. There were 4 glasses in total, and they featured the Muppets cast. You had Fozzie on one, Kermit. The one with the stained glass, which I remember, had Miss Piggy jumping with her motorcycle through the stained glass, which is awesome. And then one that has the Happy Hotel bus on it. Have great memories of these glasses. My parents' friends had the full set, if I remember correctly, and every time we went to their house, I had to have my beverage out of one of them. I mean, just love the Muppets, love this movie, and I love these glasses. Now for an honorable mention. This hails from 1976, so not technically an 80s glass, which is why it's an honorable mention. And it is from Burger King, and it is from the movie King Kong. There were 4 glasses in total, and they featured great artwork of Kong fighting a giant boa constrictor, crashing through the gates on Skull Island, being hit by a subway car, and the iconic movie poster of him on top of the Empire State Building. They featured great artwork, and let's let the 1976 commercial do the talking for me.
King Kong on King Kong glasses. Get one free at Burger Chef when you buy a Big Chef or Super Chef large fries and a large serving of Coca-Cola. Or get one with purchase of a regular size Coke at a special price. King Kong glasses. Get all 4 for your kids. You want a straw?
You get more to like at Burger Chef.
Now number 5 on the list comes from Taco Bell from 1984, and these are Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock glasses. Now, I don't remember these glasses at all, but I vividly remember going to the movies to see the movie. My town didn't have a Taco Bell at the time, so maybe that's why I never really saw them or any exposure. But I'm surprised I don't remember this commercial.
Head for Taco Bell at warp speed and start collecting Star Trek 3 glasses. Beam home Spock. Klingon treachery. The secret of Valtrapan. And fate of the Enterprise. Star Trek 3 glasses. Only at Taco Bell. It's just made for you. Hurry and buy this week's glass. Spock lives for just 69 cents with the purchase of a large or medium soft drink at regular price.
There were 4 glasses in total, and they featured everything from Spock Returns to a Klingon to the Enterprise. I mean, these were just neat-looking glasses. They're not as flashy as some of the other ones on the list or in the future lists, but they're really neat. I mean, these would be great for a Star Trek collector. This was just a quick list of 5, plus an honorable mention, of fast food plus a gas station glasses from the 1980s, and one from the 1970s. Anyway, like I said, this was an awesome trend while it lasted, and unfortunately it just hasn't made its way into the modern era. I mean, every once in a while, there'll be a glass premium somewhere. I hear Alamo Draft House still has them as a cool callback of, you know, the nostalgia of the glasses. So that's pretty cool. And the glasses market has kind of exploded. You can get anything you want on a glass pretty much. I mean, I've found a Nightcrawler glass recently. I have Nocturnal's comic glasses. I mean, they're still out there, but they're not being pushed by fast food restaurants or gas stations like they used to be. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you got something to say, please leave a comment. I love reading them and I love getting back to everybody. And if you're new around here and you enjoyed this or any of the episodes that YouTube is recommending down below, please hit subscribe. And if you hit that little bell icon, you'll be notified whenever there's a new episode. So anyway, until next time, thanks for watching. Keep being rad and stay dorky.